seeing that Void pick up on their side, because I'm pretty certain they're gonna get figured out eventually.
Yeah, absolutely. But I guess he's still in here. The Invoker being the next pick here for BI. Very solid hero. We've seen him play once yesterday on Swifty. Cause the DP's been banned out right now. Good to see more. Oh, Labi is from. Oh, Labi is the post 5 from FD. That's right. That's right. Okay. Fair enough.
Exactly, which is why I'm wondering what are you saying, dude.
That's right.
You scared me for a moment because I'm pretty certain Miracle was already playing with another team, and the roster that signed up on Assail was not Miracle. So yeah, no controversies here. We've just got a straight up game up on our sleeves here.
Yeah. So Vengeful Spirit here being the next pickup. Gonna be the support Venge as well. Do you think so?
Yeah, of course, man. I'm pretty certain it's gonna be a support well, Venge coming out from them.
Hmm. Guess you never know, but alright, you think it's gonna be a support Venge, then it shall be. Coming up, he does have the magic missile. It's gonna be a stun. You got the armor reduction by the Wave of Terror, Vengeance Aura to help with the push, and a saving grace and or initiate with the Nether Swap here. Phoenix here, a great hero. We've seen him multiple times as well. Got the Sunray Icarus dive and the Supernova to boot. But now back to the bans here.
Yeah, well, it's not really anything out of the ordinary. You've got the Axe banned out, you've got the Doom, the Lycan as well. The Elder Titan will get removed though, so we're not going to see that Earth Splitter into the Chronosphere combination, but they've already got plenty to go. The Sunstrike into the Chrono is already a tried and tested way to find pickoffs, and yeah, it looks like we'll have to wait and see whether or not Beyond Infinity chooses to go for that Witch Doctor after all. Once again, folks, let me apologize if I'm a little distracted while casting. I'm still trying to just make sure that everything stays stable. But as we proceed forward through this game, the stream should be fine. I hope you guys can hear us okay in Dota TV as well. But of course, if you guys are on the stream and if you've been enjoying our coverage, please go ahead and hit the follow button on twitch.tv/AFK Gaming Esports. You can also type exclamation caster in chat. You'll get both our links, and of course, please do spread the word. It's the semi-final matchup, Beyond Infinity versus Assail in a best of 3. This is game 1.
10 seconds remaining.
Alright, so Juggernaut here being the pick for Beyond Infinity since there's already an Invoker. We saw last time where Invoker was picked up, he went to the safe lane, and then we had the Juggernaut in the mid lane, right? We casted the game as well. Which one was that? I don't remember.
Juggernaut mid was versus Alchemist. I think it was versus Pacific Esports. Or what? No, why are we blaming everything on the sport guys, man? No, it wasn't Pacific Esports. I can't for the life of me remember who
Alright,
it was.
we don't remember, but doesn't even matter. Juggernaut here, and his brother from another mother holding basically the same mask but with longer years. It's Sven here. Will the bigger sword or the more agile sword be the winner of this best of 3? We will find out today. Juggernaut brings a lot to the table with his Omni Slash, got the crit and the healing ward to be the MVP, healing you up very, very fast, very, very well. Blade Fury to dodge all those pesky right click stuns coming in. Stormhammer, Magic Missile coming in. But Sven as well, a very great farmer with the great... Oh, with great farmer with a great cleave. Well played, because it's actually got a great cleave. And the God Strength here. So he's a beast in the late game as well.
Right, indeed he is, but I feel like this is one of those games where Beyond Infinity will go to painstaking lengths to try and block out that ancient camp, but as I was saying, Beyond Infinity, they have that Kunkka now, that no chance support Kunkka coming out, so they've got another source of damage inside the Chronosphere in the form of that ghost ship. And we've also seen Assail recently taken down Team Invisible Wings. Unfortunately, we didn't see that because our our internet was not available. But for now, Assail, Beyond Infinity will be looking to claim revenge against them. Assail's got a 4th pick on the board. They've already picked up 2 supports and a carry, and I wonder if they will reveal their middle laner now. The Death Prophet not available versus the Invoker, but maybe something like a Queen of Pain could be coming out here.
Yeah, I guess so. But the Kunkka, if he gets the X mark, oh, he actually goes for the Puck here. So a great anti-caster and ganking hero here. Puck does considerably well against the Invoker due to his ability to phase shift through. those right clicks if they come into harass, but there's no big stuns to dodge. It's not like a Medusa snake coming in
10 seconds
where you press
remaining.
E to win.
Mm-hmm.
But he comes around with the illusionary
seconds
orb
remaining.
and the dream coil to gank around. Disturbs, yeah, it will disturb a lot of the Juggernaut since
Reserve time.
if he gets in with the coil, Juggernaut will be forced to spin out.
Right. So beyond Infinity, one last pick on the board. They need a support for themselves. I still feel like the Witch Doctor will work fine for them, and I do expect them to get it for Zetisbug as his final hero. Assail, meanwhile, what are they gonna go with? We've got fifth ban on the board here, coming out for both sides. Assail is looking for an offlaner,
Dire team's
assuming
turn
that's a
to
mid
ban.
puck. I like the puck here. The Dream Coil brings a lot of control with the Svens. One of the best ways to deal with the Sven is to kite around him. And up until he gets the BKB, he's going to be very susceptible to the Invoker, Cold Snap, Ice Wall, and even the X marks the spot on the Kunkka. A good way to negate all
10
of that is
seconds
to drop a
remaining.
Dream Coil, catch out a few heroes, and let the Sven pound away.
5 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
Now running low on reserve time, a very
Dire team's
decent
turn to pick.
ban here. It's gonna be the Disruptor. And well, BI are missing one hard support. You said it's gonna be the Witch Doctor. Assail ban out the Disruptor. He's also a pretty decent pick in this lineup,
10
in my
seconds
opinion.
remaining.
Yeah, Disruptor would have actually been great here versus that puck. Not to mention the Phoenix as
5
well.
seconds remaining.
But yeah, I still want to say that the Witch Doctor will be coming out for BI. For Assail, we are looking
Reserve time.
at an off laner. With no slaughter, they can get
5
the Nature's
seconds
Prophet, but they
remaining.
have no time. They'll get the Earth Shaker.
Radiant team's turn to
Ooh,
pick.
this is scary for them because whoever goes in that tri lane versus the Kunkka and the Juggernaut plus one will not be very survivable. And when you have the magic immunity from the Blade Fury to run past that Earth Shaker, he's got to be very, very careful. It's not like the Earthshaker can pick up an
10
Iron Talon
seconds
and go
remaining.
jungling if things go bad for him. So they have to be very careful about the way they play this
5
game.
seconds remaining.
I guess so, but well, Upshaker could just start roaming
Reserve
even at
time.
level 1 with the Fissure if it gets a very good block of. Faces Void has the Time Walk, I do appreciate that. But the Invoker has no escape mechanism in the early game. If they get a good rotation gank straight off the bat,
Yeah, well, you got that right. They've got, well, that is assuming that the offlaner leaves his lane to go ganking, but I guess on
Pause.
Infinity is
Should
going
have
to get
back.
that Witch Doctor. I mean, even if they don't get it, they'll still be looking for a defensive support. As far
Oracle
as
maybe?
those go, I'm thinking, yeah, the Oracle's not bad actually. We have seen them do the Kunkka and the Oracle together. And actually, Oracle is really good versus the Sven too.
I think a Dazzle is just as good if
Hmm.
they're looking for defensive supports. You got the Dazzle, you got the Oracle, offensive. Oh! The most most outstanding support in the game is going to be the CM with that aura
I
coming
can't.
in.
No, I can't wrap my mind around this. I can't see why they pick up the CM here because I get that the CM Juggernaut's great together. You do get a little bit of extra mana regen to help the Invoker in the laning phase. He might have he might be able to skip the Ring of Aquila altogether. But I don't know. I feel like this is a very squishy hero, one that is very susceptible to being bursted down by the puck in the early, mid, and late game phases. And quite frankly, it seems very risky coming out from them. But I
There's
guess
a
it does bring some more team fight potential. If they do manage to blow a spell on the CM to stop her channeling up that freezing field, it'll allow more time and space for the Kunkka and the
10
Invoker to
seconds
do their
remaining.
thing inside that Chronosphere.
yeah, and even with the Chronosphere
5
itself, the
seconds
CM
remaining.
standing outside can just press R and hopefully get a few kills. Because Freezing Field is a very devastating spell. Other than that, the mana regen, I can see Kanka benefiting a lot with that, getting the Torrent up and the Ether Lens on the Kanka, since it will be a support Kanka. And
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be a lot, yeah, it's going to be very, very painful for the enemies to deal with kind of torrents non-stop.
Right.
Invoker,
So
yeah?
I want to stop you there for a moment because we do have a few new viewers coming in as well. So I want to give a shout out to them. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing you all the coverage today. And well, over the last 3 days actually, today is the fourth and final day of the Open qualifiers, and we're gonna have a winner coming out for the Southeast Asian region. Um, YJ, if you're cool with it, would you mind letting me do the play-by-play this game because I've got camera control. Unfortunately, your stream is RIP.
Alright then, no problem.
Yeah, so we'll try and switch it up. We'll try and keep it going with the flow. But I'm also gonna fanboy very hard on Beyond Infinity. So let me just put that out there, folks. as a fellow Indian, I am gonna be fanboying over the guys if they do well, but I'll try and be as unbiased as I possibly can. Let's start with the introductions then, but actually we've got a disconnect coming out, so let's start with predictions here. Based on the draft, tell us, oh 4K, YJ, what does your gut feeling tell you? Who's gonna come out ahead?
I think Roshan will probably win the game, but that's my gut feeling. Other than that, BI they have very good team fight, but Assail they have very good pickoffs and counter initiate coming in. Not too sure. I don't know much about Assail. Don't know how amazing their players are. I know Labi is pretty damn good.
Lobby, Ponlo, very familiar names amongst them. Vexus as well. It's a mix of first departure players and I guess just raw assail players. The last time I saw them was back in the Join Dota League, which is where I really had my taste of Southeast Asian Dota. So I
I
am
see.
looking forward to seeing how they play here.
I see. Well, Labi likes to die for the sins of teammates, so maybe they will be very ballsy. Or it comes down to that. I think ballsy plays can be rewarded in this game, just because BI doesn't really have that much on the defensive lineup. They picked the CM instead of one of those Dazzle Oracle picks.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah,
left
well,
me scratching my head too, man, about this Crystal Maiden pick. We've seen them running the Witch Doctor. We've seen them running the Oracle as well, but why the Crystal Maiden? It's not like there's an Enchantress on the other team where you use the Frostbite to disable her creeps for a long duration.
well,
I guess,
yeah, you
go-
guess.
I guess they just want to jump that CM into the jungle and accelerate her farm rate because Kunkka plus jungle.
Yeah, I guess the CM is sort of like what you call it, and the all out. But still alright. Freezing Field and these slows come. They're pretty decent in this combination of heroes.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I can't. The only thing I can see is the synergy here with your Chronosphere, but
Yeah, and
man,
Void won't have any. Will always be able to time war whenever he wants to. Void will always have the mana. Invoker will always have the mana to upkeep those fort spirits. Gonna throw them in. Blade Fury will always be online because of that arcane aura. And Kanka will never run out of torrents.
hmm. I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess that could work because one of the biggest drawbacks of the Kunkka is his low mana pool, right? You really want to have as much mana as you possibly can. I guess the mana pool, the low mana pool, will be, I would say, supplemented or rather negated by that high amount of mana regen
I
that he'll
guess
be getting
so.
from the Brilliance Aura. We've got an extended pause coming out here. Unfortunately, Vexus is still disconnected. He's restarting his net. Minutes. Don't worry, Vexus. We feel your pain. We've had enough and more issues with the internet today. I was actually not even going to stream this game because the internet went that bad, but thankfully, something has been fixed along the way. I have absolutely no clue what got fixed, so we're just hanging by a thread here. If it goes down, um,
We're dead.
we can't do anything apart from pray. Yeah, we're dead, and that's the best way to
Alright,
put it.
so lots of lines and circles being drawn on the minimap. Let's take this time to take a look at the effigies because that's the only other interesting here.
Now,
Uh,
before we get to
before
the
we do that,
effigies,
we
we
still have to
do
talk
have
about the draft.
yeah, we still have some stuff to talk about here.
Alright
So
then.
first of all, we've got Lofa in the lobby, so this shouldn't be too long. Lofa is the one that lays down the law, and he will be
Yeah,
getting a sale to start.
he's the loafer.
He's the boss admin man, but yeah, like I was saying, so Beyond Infinity, for those of you that haven't been aware of who this team is, if they hail from India, it's I think this is the second time that an Indian team has made it to the semis. I might be mistaken, but yeah, I think we're long beyond that point now where it's surprising to see an Indian team doing well. Beyond Infinity has I believe they're gonna finish top three in the SEA Kappa tournament that's going on simultaneously, where
Kappa.
they've taken wins of some of the top tier SEA teams like Mineski, Rave, Signature Trust. But the way SEA Dota is poised right now, I feel like it's anyone's game right now. You could have a best of three between any two tier two and tier one teams, barring of course Fnatic and MVP Phoenix, because those guys are on another level altogether. But if you put any other Southeast Asian teams versus each other, it seems like a 50-50 chance that any one of them is gonna come out ahead. And I don't know if that's a sign of stagnation or if it's just a sign of everyone improving together.
Well, pretty decent, I guess. That you have your team that you're very close to. Oh, sorry. This Batosai here. I I'm I'm not oh I'm not
What are you saying, dude?
look at the minimap.
Oh, he's writing something. Okay.
I'm not really I'm not creative. Sorry, I'm not creative, says
Ah,
Batosai. Well played.
he's sending us one of those cryptic messages, man.
Oh shit! He won the tic-tac-toe himself. Well
Is he
played.
saying I'm not creative or is that I'm not crazy?
I'm not creative, he says.
Can't. His handwriting is terrible. What are they doing, man? They're just playing tic tac toe and shit now. If only they could see our lines as well. Man, they're bored. And the best part is, all five of them are sitting literally next to each other in a boot camp house. I'm sure they could make conversation about something. Stop making me minus 25. I like this guy.
I'm just 6k flat. Well played.
Wow. He's back down to 6K. No chance actually got to 7K recently.
Alright, so anything else you want to talk about? What time does AM stop farming?
What?
What time does AM stop farming? What time does anti-mage stop farming?
I don't know. I feel like you're gonna crack a joke here and it's gonna be a very bad one. So I'm wondering if I should cut you off before you do it.
3 AM. Get it? Manta style? Take 3 anti-mages? Hello?
I'm unfriending you, man. This is the last time I speak to you, dude.
Hey, I stuck with you through the broken internet. Now you stick with me through the shitty jokes.
To the broken jokes, man. What the heck is wrong with you? That was terrible.
Hey, at least I try my best. We have to put in some humor into these kind of games. We're very serious and all, but sometimes even the best of the best.
I mean,
Rubik right here, he has to say that you're a forehead.
I usually like to move over to Twitch chat and see what those folks are doing. I
Oh
see
my.
Earth87 trying to raise his vada paws on chat. But unfortunately, he's the only one raising them. No one's joining him. Why you do this, chat? Why you no raise your vada paw? Do you know what a vada paw is? What? Okay, so it's basically a patties made of potato shoved into bread. A
What is a
pav?
pattis?
Dude.
A pao, right? Not pattis.
No, a pav is it's a kind of bread that we have here in
Pao is a
India.
bread. Okay, a pao is a
Pao,
Chinese word.
P-A-O, pao.
Yeah, is that is the Chinese thing?
That's bao, B-A-O.
Oh, then yours is?
Dude, you're Chinese. You should be telling me this. I shouldn't be telling you that.
Okay, sure.
What's wrong with you, man? How do you not know what bread is called in your own language?
Bread is 面包. Okay, it's two words. Bao, when you
Mian,
say bao, yeah, 面包. Bread, okay?
mian
Bao, yeah,
pao.
bao is this
Am
circular
I saying it
object.
right? Mian pao.
Yes, exactly. When you say bao, is there's this circular object gets steamed that isn't bread but made from flour, and then there's like meat inside.
Let's
Hmm.
get on with it.
Oh,
That's bao. I'm pretty sure that's bao.
it's it's bao.
Bao. I guess
Bao.
if you close your nose and say bao, it sounds like bao. So,
Oh my
bao.
god.
There we go.
Alright, alright. So more waiting. Waiting for the what's the fast count? They're not sponsored by them, by the way.
Shout out to Minute Maid. My well, they aren't my sponsors, but it's what's keeping me going through the day with food poisoning. Food poisoning cast, boys, the best kind of cast there is around there.
Shout out to the government for giving me free water.
Shout out to the government for not giving me free internet. Call out to the government rather for not giving me good internet.
Well played. Anyway, okay, we have a bit more time. Guys, I am a shitlord, so come and follow my Twitch. I've been here with CloudX and the Flames.
He's discount EE. If you ever want to watch discount Eternal Envy on stream, you go to twitch.tv/EllenTiller. There's a
And we
delay.
got
You do
disconnect here.
realize that there's a 5 minute delay, right, between what you're typing out there and you're saying on the stream?
Hopefully they join because today I have 2 followers. Hello, 2 followers.
Feel so bad for you sometimes, dude, but at other times I just feel like smacking you on the head with a hammer.
Oh,
Wait, he reconnected, he
and
picked his
disconnect.
hero, and okay, he's trying to get a
He's-
WT fast account so that
Yeah.
I guess his ping is too high at the moment.
Yeah. So do you drive CloudX?
Of course I drive.
I see.
I've got like 8 years on you, man.
I see.
Been
Yeah.
driving for a while now.
You're driving me to the grave too. And the punk comes back. Oh, he reconnected.
There's a dude called Scatman, he had
Yeah,
this
it's like
song.
I know. I know that song.
Oh, you do?
Yes. There were like very old videos on YouTube using that.
Yeah, that was awesome. So that's Siapa Poi, sounds a lot
Yeah.
like
Siapa?
Siapa Poi. Have I eaten? How do I say yes, I have eaten in Singaporean?
Siapa or
Singlish. Siapa or
no, as in Siapa liao. That is in Hokkien.
what? Siapa Liao.
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 Yeah.
Oh, that's what Liao means. I keep seeing Liao coming up in my pub games. I've also heard of some people typing out CB, man. I've never known what the hell that is.
That is a vulgarity. That means the place where you came from.
I just. Oh,
The-
okay, that place.
Okay, yeah, that place. It is a offensive word that you scold other people with.
Ah. Okay. I always. Okay, that's what it means. No, dude, that's divides by zero on chat. He's the king of bad jokes. Him and then there's this other dude called Manastrom that show up on the stream every now and then, and they just bombard us with the worst puns ever.
Hmm.
Now,
This-
as if things couldn't get any worse, there's a procession now going on the road, you know. So every time someone thinks of India, they get this stereotypical image of people banging drums and there's cars walking on the road and whatnot.
It's
I can
okay.
guarantee you that India is not like that, but every once in a while you will have a procession coming through, and unfortunately that is happening right now.
It's okay.
You-
There's yet another Malay wedding downstairs. I can hear the singing. Can you hear singing?
No, I can't hear any singing. Man.
God bless, cause pretty bad. I mean, even I could sing better.
Show us. No, you just said you could sing better. You can't insult someone and then not step up to the plate, or we have to
Alright.
believe that you sing worse than the Malay singers.
Bad, he can't fix his net. Just go.
Oh
No, it's
no.
gonna be. That's oh no, it's gonna be the 3 minutes 50. 3 minutes 50 seconds game with where they go 7-0. The Elder Titan that kept DCing.
No, please, no, not that. I really don't want to see this game ending like this. It would be such a shame because unfortunately Vexus, he's got the middle lane hero as well. Maybe they would do better to just swap him out and give him the support role perhaps.
Guess
At least he can try and stay alive and get some work. Is there something wrong with this puck?
Yes,
Because
his lagged so hard, he left his wings in the other dimension.
Not just that, he or she or whatever it is, he's bald, dude.
Exactly, he left all of his tendrils, so he has no tail, no wings, no things on his head. He's as bald as a man about to enter the army. And he's ready, alright. We see the top lane, there's going to be an engage right there because we were a bit too busy to get the puck. And there goes the first blood.
Alright, looks like they got the torrent off along with the frostbite. And Blade Fury doing its bit after that. Smart play
30
coming out from
seconds to
BI.
battle.
They knew that they were going to run this. Is it actually going to be an offensive tri lane? Or will they just be running it as a dual lane? Yeah, Butterside's moving bottom. So, offensive tri lane. They move into the jungle, recognizing that the core might just come out here to try and stop them from planting the ward. Little did he know that there was going to be 3 heroes walking right up to him.
Yeah, so all the hype casting besides that will go to you, CloudX, unless we are too busy with something else and I have to jump in. So
No
the
worries.
bout, the bout
This ain't
puck
no
here
snowball
will be going
fight.
face to face with the fully armored Void.
Dude, this
And
guy,
I
he
mean,
looks like. So
but
they did get both boundary runes, but this puck really looks like he's something out of like an alien movie or a sci-fi movie, man. Like if you've seen Prometheus, the thing that the woman gives birth to, he looks like
alright,
that.
alright. So I don't think puck can last hit properly with that lag of 400 ping. So God bless his heart. But let's move on to the other lanes, like the Sven, because he is in the safe lane and he's gonna need a lot of help. Tell me, CloudX, how is this gonna be?
So we've already seen Beyond Infinity running these offensive tri lanes with great prowess. So I do expect them to put this to work again. Ponlo getting caught out there. There's the taunt. That'll be another kill, and there's not much that Ponlo can do to survive this. Juggernaut will slice him to bits. While his supports are just busy pulling on the side here, Ponlo had a bit of a miscommunication moment there, not recognizing that backup was not available. And in fact, an even bigger factor here is that Crimson has opted to put the first point into the Icarus dive. So there was no Sunray that could have come in to keep the Sven alive either. Very questionable putting that first point into dive without
Well,
actually knowing what was coming up against him.
yeah, I guess so. But Singaporeans are known to be very selfish people.
Come on, don't be like that.
I can be racist to my own race.
I know a lot of good Singaporean people, man.
Like me, yeah, I feel complimented. Thanks.
You
So,
are the exception.
saw the Stormbolt getting cancelled there by Ponlo, and surprisingly, Puck is actually having a great time in the mid lane. Take a look at the assist counter, and the denies.
Wow, 400 MS. Not a real bother for him. How does he even do this? Pretty sure his ping is settled, right? You can't outlast it in Invoker with 400 MS.
I mean, in Swifty's been actually playing pretty defensively. He hasn't been going forward and taking advantage. He's been holding back for the last 2 minutes that we've seen.
But you know, there's also the factor that Puck has higher base damage before Exhaust starts getting leveled up. Meanwhile, top, look at Ponlo. He's getting a tree. The trees are actually going to get chopped down here. Ponlo pings it out, so they know where Zed's bug is hanging around. They are trying something cheeky here. And since the path has been open, they won't be able to catch on to him.
Oh, she's trying to be HY here. Stay in the trees. Oh, Kanka at the back.
This would be way too aggressive though from BI if they did commit, but it's just going to be a creep pull to the side, and unfortunately the second creep wave is going to go to the tier 1 tower as well. That doesn't work out too well for Assail, as the creep equilibrium will now be reset in favor of Beyond Infinity. We haven't spoken about this bottom lane though. It's a Void versus Earthshaker matchup. Earthshaker's opting to max out the enchant totem. I think Void is completely alright versus this. If he takes a hit from the totem, all he's got to do is time walk it off. And he'll be fine. Blizzard. Now they do have the torrent on Ponlo, but they will choose not to commit, considering that the Sunray should be available on Crimson's Phoenix.
Yes, it is. Oh, Venge here. Could be. Oh, he's X marked.
Top. Here we go. Next mark gonna come through. They got the Sunray coming through from behind. Lobby getting burnt down with the State Free, but it's not enough. The Sunstruck will land though. And that'll be Lobby's death. This tri-lane on the top lane doing work once again, as Swifty will find himself some money despite being outlasted by a 400 MS Puck.
So in the bottom lane here, so the Earthshaker doesn't have his new immortals. I think that's one of the reasons why he's not actually winning the lane.
They're bleeding on Dire's
No.
top tower.
Let's not go down that road, man.
Alright. Actually, Base Point hasn't actually bashed the Earthshaker whenever they come face to face, and Fissure is now being scaled up, so it's 1-2-1 over here. It's pretty decent. It allows him to get out from the ganks and stop the Void from coming in too deeply. He's pulling up the creeps as well, so that's pretty good for him.
Yeah, well, the problem with this is though he's not going to be able to stun down Barasai for longer than 2 seconds, which means that no matter what damage the Earthshaker does, Barasai can just time walk it in a moment's notice.
Puck goes down to the bottom rune, picks it up with assistance from the Vengeful Spirit.
Ponlo, uh-oh, he could be going down here. There's the Blade Fury coming out. The Warcry will not help him against magic damage, and Ponlo will suffer another death. Beyond Infinity are just flexing their muscles time and again here, and smashing their opponents all over the top lane.
I mean, of course, you got Crimson, who's level 2 Sunray, but he's too busy not doing much. Alright,
Yeah.
the 400 S Puck in the mid, we see like standing back.
Yeah, looking for the pick off here, but bottom lane there's a TP coming through. Void, he's getting very aggressive. There's the stun, the Storm Hammer. Paul says, you guys aren't helping me at top. I'm going to try and do something at bottom. He'll get time walk off, and that'll shrug off most of the damage. Crimson though, I don't think he's going to be as safe as he thinks he is, because the X marks the spot will prevent him from popping that Crimson Guard as the Icarus dive as well. I just got confused there. Barasai stunned again. They could stun him up in excess of 2 seconds here. They'll stun lock him, but here comes No Chance with the Torrent. Perfect rotation from the support saves the Void's life, as Assail's rotation onto this bottom lane has been unsuccessful for now. Top, you've got Crimson getting caught out there. Will Zetisbug score the kill here? Does he have backup? No, he doesn't. As Death is TP'd in without any mana either. He can't make a play of his own.
They can. Here come. Oh, Blizzard doesn't want to go in. Gosh. Let me shake your hand, says Upshaker. He pops a Clarity and a Salve. Where's the soundtrack coming? Oh!
Almost. 9 HP on the Phoenix. He'll survive.
Very close, very close. Venge gonna stack Lubby. Yeah, gonna casually stack. The 6-minute rune will go to the Kanka. I don't think anyone can basically contest this, even though the Venge is right there. We see the lines being drawn by the Kanka. He wants to go for the wraparound into the top. He wants 50 to take the top rune, not too sure.
Yeah, but Vexus is gonna get the rune anyway, and it's one whiff torrent from No Chance. He's coming towards bottom now. Ponlo will not be left to his own devices. It's Sven, he's really poor at the moment, I'll tell you that. But top, Blizzard moves in, gets the Blade Fury off. This should be a dead Earthshaker, not much he can do up against this. Oh, he dropped the fish of Blizzard. He's stunned up. Oh, they turn it around as well. With Vexus coming through, they'll even bring down the Crystal Maiden. Earthshaker with the plays, timing the Fisher to near perfection.
Sunstrike, Sunstrike. Not gonna do it, isn't he? Is he?
He does have one, but with that D-ward, it's gonna be hard for them to find it.
Should believe in himself.
Do the right thing, man. Drop the Sunstrike, but never mind. Maybe he'll just wait till he gets to the fountain or something. It's a waste of mana though, but he did actually go for the Ring of Aquila even though he has the Arcane Aura, so he's got plenty of mana regen. He can afford to spam out spells. However, the Puck is still dominating in this lane. He's got a good 40 CS actually, and even has a kill now, or an assist on the back of that rotation towards top.
Lots of symbols being drawn here. Wow, the Puck. 400 MS must have been a lie, because right now he's doing great job. There's a good rotation to the top with the Dream Coil. It's up in 20. We got Zetisbug coming in, placing a pretty defensive ward here, but nothing much else.
Alright, so things have started to calm down now. We're about 7.5 minutes in. The scoreline at 4-2 in favor of Beyond Infinity. Barasai now has that Chronosphere online, so we could see that Chrono, Sunstrike, and well, the Torrent being put to use. But Barasai is going to get jumped upon. He doesn't have the time walk. There's the Torrent. It'll catch onto the Chrono. Will they turn around? No, they're just going to run instead with the time walk, shrugging off that damage.
Yeah,
No ghost ship available, so probably the best idea, or rather the right idea to turn away.
Yeah, but now we see, oh, the Bolt Puck now has the smoke. Who is he gonna smoke up? The courier's going to the side shot. Kanka's gonna get caught out by the, oh, no commitment there. Alright then.
So Lobby and Death looking for the kill on the Invoker. They've even got that Dire Observer ward placed down on the cliff to spot out any TP rotations that might be coming to back him up, while bottom lane, Ponlo's managed to find his rhythm. He's up to about 26 CS. This is the one thing that I find, or rather this is the one thing I want to criticize Beyond Infinity about. Most Void players or most teams that run the Void, they tend to get active as soon as they get the Chronosphere online. And with a lineup that has the Sunstrike in its ranks, and also has, well, a little bit of backup coming in from that Torrent from the Kunkka, they could try and get aggressive on someone, but they will try now on Ponlo. He gets hit with the Torrent. The Sunstrike is available if they commit this Chrono. They're waiting for a few more auto attacks. Chrono's there. He's on the edge. No Sunstrike coming through. Now it is, but it's gonna get split. The damage, it doesn't matter. Invoker will get the kill, and Barasai will time walk away. So Looks like they proved me wrong. Vexus coming back in for round 2. Drops the ghost ship, drops the torrent, doesn't connect on anyone but the ship. The Coco Rum will help them stay alive as they will back away from this, making Vexus' rotation all for naught.
Under attack.
Coco Rum. A Lamau. The top lane here. Looks like it's gonna be a push by the Blizzard. Oh, the two-man fissure. There's Echo Slam up, but he doesn't want to commit. The Nyan Cat is here. Gonna give him the very nice. Oh, he gets sniped out by the Icarus Knight. What a ballsy play there.
But this is not over just yet. Death's gonna get hit with the Frostbite as well as the Crystal Nova, and that's gonna be a kill. And we're doing work. Blizzard consumes the mango and then consumes the bird as well. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. As the Phoenix has been chopped up.
So you eat your appetizer of some fresh mango into some KFC. Not really a healthy choice, but you gotta get what you get in a game of Dota 2, where you either eat trees or you eat some bird.
Indeed. So Ponlo, he's almost got that Helm of the Dominator finished up now. We should see stacks come out. Already see 3 stack camps of neutrals here and 3 camps of stack ancients as well. Beyond Infinity is probably getting complacent here. They must have seen that, oh, there's no Helm on Ponlo's Sven just yet, so how can he be stacking? But of course, the supports can do it just as fine. That is a level 3 Venge 10 minutes into this game. He's half the level of the lowest leveled hero in this game, which coincidentally happens to be the Sven. Or half the level of the second lowest hero, sorry.
Rotations coming in from top Blizzard, waiting in the trees with Crystal Maiden. HY would be proud. Coincidentally, BIR on the journey to HY right now. It's White Fries in qualifier, but looks like they're gonna back off. Nothing of value was lost.
In Ponlo, he's got himself about 650 gold in the bank. So finally, we will see that helm finished up for him, unless he just does something. He throws us a curveball and gets that Mask of Madness. Not every day you get to see a Mask of Madness, Sven. It's very old school and it's very YOLO if nothing else. But let's keep our eyes trained on this Void because the Chronosphere is back online again. And this is classic Barosai. He'll pick up the headdress, he'll pick up his treads along with the Poor Man Shield, and then instead of finishing up the lands, he'll save up the money and get himself that Blink Dagger for initiation.
Alrighty then. What Kanka have been doing this time? Just farming in face of the Invoker. The
Uh-oh.
X marks the spot.
Vexus, he doesn't have a way to get away from this, but yeah, he will get the Waning Rip Silence op, so that'll keep him alive for now. Pretty certain that Swifty had the Sunstrike. Top lane, you've got a Blade Fury coming out. Ponlo getting clipped with the Sun Ray. He'll be healed up a little bit. Is it enough? Oh, it is enough. He stays alive. He turns around, throws the Storm Hammer. Zetisbug is taking a beating as well. Blizzard doesn't have the Omni Sash. Well, now he does. They might consider turning around. You're getting a Sunstrike. Oh, Ponlo just barely skirts on out of there. Well, here we go. Vex is coming under cover of a smoke. Sees the courier, can't snipe it just yet. But he might be able to snipe this Zetisbug Crystal Maiden. He'll drop them, and with the Waning Rift and the Illusory Orb, that's a dead Crystal Maiden. Well, the Juggernaut will secure his retreat.
Alright, and but whilst that happens, the mid tier 1 falls to the Invokers, so Swifty holding onto the Midas and the Drum of Endurance. Pretty fat right now. Take a look at the net worth. He is top of the net worth, followed by the Jaegernaut. Right behind him is the Puck, of course. Does have the Veil of Discord and 400 ping.
Yeah, well, he's got another 1300 gold in the bank as well, so I think he's gonna get the Blink Dagger. So I'm pretty certain that his hair grows back once he dies and he respawns.
His hair grows. Towers and Xavier.
But he hasn't died just yet, so maybe after the Puck's first death, if he even dies at all, is when we will see his shadows coming back on. Omni Slash at bottom with the Blade Fury to follow it up. That's gonna be a dead death. And Blizzard comes in as well. You've got the Kunkka, getting the X mark on the Torrent, preventing Vexus from getting over aggressive there and getting a retaliatory kill. They end up committing murder and walking away unpunished there. Bringing down the Earthshaker.
Phoenix very low. He got hit by the Sunstrike, but still managing to survive. See this Sentry Ward here being placed right at the corner of the spawn box for this stack. But it's not getting fooled anytime soon, apparently.
So they've actually got 2 Sentry Wards blocking out the spawn in 2 separate directions.
Well
so they've committed a lot on this, but right now they don't have anything of the sort to actually take down the stack themselves.
Batosai with the Blink Dagger in the corner. Take a look at that. He's ready and waiting to jump in on something.
Yeah, well, Venge not too tempting though. Maybe with the Venge and the Earthshaker, he might consider going in. He doesn't quite see them though.
Believe in yourself, Batosai. Believe in yourself.
He doesn't see the defense that's being mounted here. It's just of 2 heroes. Fisher will come through. Will he blink in blind here? He saw the Earthshaker. He's gonna hold on to it for now. He still doesn't have vision, but yeah, they're gonna just wait, play the waiting game here, and chip away at that tier 2 tower while Invoker continues to rack up the money in EXP at mid. Well, you really can't outfarm a Sven though, and they should be wary about the Sven going ham on this top lane. He's got himself that Helm of the Dominator finished up now, so his farm rate will be accelerated. The bottom, Blizzard, Blade Fury gonna be extended here. Torrent will not connect, and Lobby might come back in to throw down a spell or two. Badosai will reveal himself, and they want this tower quickly before the Sven takes down a tower up top. They will get the tier 2, they won't lose any of their own towers, and BI will play calculated Dota as they back away.
Well played. With smoke defeat coming in, hopefully this doesn't result in their defeat because there's a lot of counter initiate on the side of Assail, but these TPs coming in. Oh, I heard that TP. Where did it even go? Gosh. Let's counter that. Whichever. We got the Faceless Void leading the charge. Actually, it's going to be Blizzard. They're camping around this area, but there's nobody here at all. Nobody here.
They're not gonna find anything on the back of this. Maybe they'll move in towards the middle lane where we're about to see a smoke pop by the Phoenix, but no, he's holding on to it as well. Scan will be used. Dire and Radiant both using their scans, and they'll both scout. Well, the Dire will scout out the fact that the Radiant folks are moving through their jungle. They want to fight back, or will they just wait? Looks like the answer will be the latter.
Sven's hiding in the trees up top, doesn't want to actually come out. But here comes the Earthshaker, gonna give him some moral support and tell him to come out of the trees. You've been hiding there for a bit too long. The rest of the Radiant team, BI just casually taking up all the farm they can get. Invading what space they can, and there's a very nice observer ward here by the Phoenix, providing them the vision they need off the mid lane. The stacks being pulled, but it was blocked, so nothing happened there.
Alright, I quite missed that one, but Vexus has an Invis rune. He is looking to play. They have a smoke on the Phoenix still, and they could consider popping it if they want to try and find a wraparound. The Supernova available, and the Earthshaker getting mighty close to his Blink Dagger though. They are in a conundrum. Do they wait for that dagger, or do they commit with the Supernova? Not to mention the Invis rune. There's no detection on the side of BI, but Vexus, he reveals himself. He gets the silence, the Dream Call as well. They can't lock down Blizzard long enough. He will survive. The X marks the spot with the Torrent and the ship, and the Omni Slash to boot will get the kill on the puck as Badosai just jumps in for funsies. They'll take this tier 2 tower comfortably. They will lose the tier 1 at top though. Ponlo will claim that one for himself.
They can go for Rex.
Yeah, 30 seconds without the puck, but well, BI doesn't really have the most firepower to bring down buildings. Maybe
But
with
Chronos is up though.
Not to mention that Blink Dagger as well. He'll do some chip damage if nothing else, but Ponlo's taking objectives. He's still moving forward, looking to take a tier 2 as well. He doesn't have the God Strength available. And that could be another reason why Beyond Infinity is feeling confident about doing this. 17 minutes in, Assail is about to lose a tier 3 tower, while the Juggernaut will be mech'd up again. BI, they're committing to the range Raxes as well. Assail do not want to fight. They do have the dagger though on that Earthshaker. Can they make it count? Will it catch their opponents off guard though?
Very smart play there, going for the range Rex, knowing that it does not have any HP regen compared to the melee. Juggernaut coming in, got the Earthshaker with Echo.
And we'll start with the stun. Icarus dive from the Phoenix. They got the X marks the spot off on the bench. And they're gonna try and bring him down. Blizzard needs to get out of here though. Death drops the Fisher. Does he commit with the Echo Slam? Puck! Oh, he whiffed the waning rift there. He got his blink got cancelled up by Zedisbug's Frostbite. As Vexus ends up whiffing that one. They could have definitely blown up the Juggernaut there with that.
But that was unsuccessful, and Juggernaut sitting down with 3.1k. Very happy. He actually gonna clear the stack on his own. So if they don't come and defend, they have no idea about this. This is gonna be a big loss.
No, this is gonna take way too long. I don't think Swifty can do this.
Really?
Yeah, he realizes
No, he's
it.
gonna back off.
Sven is quite frankly the only one that can bring down the stack at the moment. We don't even have a Battle Fury finished up on Blizzard. He's opted to go for the Mantis style, which quite frankly I can't argue with when you're going up against the Waning Rift on Vexus. You want to have something to shrug off that silence.
Alright, and Sven still continues to farm. He does have the blink, so that's 1 point of initiation in. And so does Def. Def also has his blink dagger. Oh, Phoenix here.
Uh-oh, X marks the spot as Once again, KFC will be served. Nicely roasted or fried with that Sunstrike coming in from Swifty. 10 to 3,
Yeah,
19 minutes in.
a bit too burnt for my taste, but for CM, anything's possible.
Well, with the Phoenix down now for 16 seconds, we should see Beyond Infinity looking to claim the next set of racks. There's no fortification available, but I feel like the safer play would have been to go into Roshan. There's triple blink daggers on the side of Assail. They've got the respawn on the Phoenix already. He was really low level, so he's going to come back quickly. But hey, Meliarax is claimed anyway, and no defense mounted. Nice Blade Fury coming out there from Blizzard, as the Waning Rift was not available from Vexus either. He's still bald though. He did die, he respawned, but he's still bald.
Exactly. So the smoke there on the Earthshaken is not coming to good use, but Fred's finally here. He's gonna clear the stack.
No, I think they're just gonna go and contest Roshan here. Ponlo, he has that blink. This could be the moment they're waiting for. His smoke's been dispelled. Swifty will run, but he will be clipped with the Storm Hammer. Ponlo's out here by himself. Complete miscommunication coming out. X marks the spot. Torrent and the boat on him as well. The Sunstrike to follow it up, and Ponlo has died the lone warrior while Puck comes in and steals the DD rune. Meanwhile, you do have Barosai waiting on the wings. He is threat to drop down that Chronosphere if Assail tries to mount defense. It really feels like Beyond Infinity are more in sync with each other than Assail is.
Absolutely. But right now, what can they do to contest the road? Basically nothing. The Kanka over here, pretty sure he tried to cast something, cancelled it mid animation, and with that Aegis, they can look to pushing out the bottom lane. Let's see. Take a look at the items here. Blizzard sitting on 2k gold in access. What do you think his next item will be? What do you think is good?
I think he's going for the Blink Dagger this game. He's he's
got-
gonna sell it and get the dagger. There we go.
Very nice choice here. Kanka with the mechanism and Arcane Boots are still pretty good. Going for the Guardian Greed, that's a very good choice. Got a 4-star on the CM, so she's gonna be able to go in and out. EX marks himself. Kanka goes back, grabs the Smoke of Defeat, and this will signal the defeat of the enemy team. A D-Ward here and there. Invoker on the other hand, with that Aghanim Scepter just coming up, this is gonna be huge.
There is such a thing as too early an eggs on the Invoker as well. As you can see, he's just got 1 point in the Vex right now. Uh-oh, Sven got with his pants down. A blind jump in from Barosai spots him. Paulo can't even man up. He doesn't even have the buyback, and he'll be ripped to shreds with the... Oh, wait, what? Okay, no, that was the Venge swapping him out. So Paulo survives, but he has popped the God Strength already. So it was an Omni Slash committed for the kill on the Venge. Venge is the martyr. Lobby, saving his teammate. Getting him out
Dying
of
for his
harm's way.
sins.
Dying for his allies' sins, actually.
Exactly, dying for his sins. So, over here, Jagernaut goes for the spin. He does have the Aegis of Immortality. Everything is fine. I don't think Puck will die. Actually, he walks into the Torrent.
No, it's just a little bit of harass damage done with the Torrent on him. He wasn't actually expecting the Torrent to connect, I believe. But again, the range Drax is being whittled down with the Alacrity on the forward spirits. You've got an X marks the spot on... well, no chance once again. No, that was actually Blizzard sent to the base, so... this is how they're gonna keep the fight going. They're just gonna keep healing up.
Blizzard's full HP. This thing about he's gonna spin and get the Rex again. What can
Textbook
Phoenix do?
Dota, man. All they've got to do is keep chipping away on Raxus and they'll get the win eventually. X jumping in, but still not committing. Alacrity thrown on Blizzard. Void jumps in though again. This time he catches two death as well as Lobby does the Supernova. Tries to zone them out, but the egg has been shattered. The Blade Fury dodges the Echo Slam, and Lobby's about to lose his life to the Blade Fury while the Ghost Ship comes onto death. Double kill for Barosai, one for the Venge, while behind Pondo will forfeit his own life. And I think it's only a matter of time before the double G's get called. Vex is into the air, down on the ground, sent up with the Torrent, and sent... well, he's not sent to his grave just yet, but Crystal will ensure that he dies with a freezing field right on top of him. GG it is. No real comeback mechanism here for Pondo and company, but they are trying to fight this way through as Vexus will now lose his life. Good deafening blast onto 2 as the Ancient falls. Game 1 in favor of Beyond Infinity. Assail will be looking to fight back in Game 2, else we will see a clean sweep 2-0 and possibly the first time ever that an Indian Dota 2 team will make it to the grand finals of TI6 Open Qualifiers or an International Open Qualifier. I'm CloudX, this is YJ. We'll be coming back with Game 2. Stick around, folks. It's been a pleasure casting for you. And of course, hit the exclamation caster in chat and follow us on twitch.tv/AFKGamingEsports and twitch.tv/LNTillo. We'll see you in a bit.
Dire team's turn to ban. Radiant team's turn to ban.
I'm also getting a little worried here because my internet is starting to potato a little bit, guys. I'm so sorry about this. But okay, let's just hope it stabilizes and we'll go with the cast as if everything was fine. Because there's absolutely nothing I can do to fix the internet. Anyway, Assail on the dial, hoping for that comeback now, but as a Beyond Infinity fanboy, I'm still hoping for a clean sweep.
10 seconds
BI,
remaining.
they've got themselves that Night Stalker first ban coming out of Assail. They've got themselves the
5
Juggernaut.
seconds remaining.
Wonder what we're gonna see as
So
the next ban's coming out. We did see the Void doing work, and of course, Assail will ban
Radiant
it
team
out.
ban.
Alright then, so we see all of the key heroes here being
Dire
banned
team's
out.
turn to
Assail finally realizing that Batosai is a legendary swordsman, and they finally banned the Juggernaut of him, so he won't be holding the same sword he's been holding for the past 6 games all in all. And they go for the first big axe.
Radiant team's turn to
Very hardcore hero coming in. He's red, he's mad, and he's ready to chop you in half if you want to stand in his path. Here we go.
I'm getting depressed again, man. My internet is doing that thing, but right. So you've got the axe coming out on
10
the side of
seconds
Assail. This is
remaining.
something that No Chance does a lot on the side of Beyond
no.
Infinity, but Assail's gonna give them a
5
taste
seconds
of their own
remaining.
medicine. As far as the bans go, you've got another chopper in the form of the Juggernaut taken out, and you've also got
Reserve time.
the Beastmaster eliminated. So we're now looking for a few pick-off potential heroes, or possibly something with armor reduction to deal with the axe. Maybe a Slaughter gonna be picked up here for the off lane, or possibly just the Venge and the Slaughter duo. But Phoenix in the pool. Phoenix is in the pool, sorry, and I see no reason why Beyond Infinity will not pick it up.
Yeah, Phoenix is in the swimming pool right now. He's flying around really nicely, very comfortable. So Beyond Infinity weighing down on their options. They're running lower and lower on the reserve time. Usually their first pick doesn't take this long. Assail seem to be very confident in their pick because the Axe first pick opens up a broad range of options. Could this be the off-lane Axe, or it's just gonna be the jungle? Either way, X is going to be a great initiator here. BI banning out the Beastmaster, Night Stalker, so that's going to be one initiator, offlaner down, and the ganking Night Stalker being put out of the game.
Well, the most efficient way to run the axe is in the jungle, of course. So we should see them doing that. Do we have a disconnection coming out here? It's actually Vexus DCing again, so he really is struggling with internet issues as well. I
But
just hope that he doesn't have 400 MS this game. I would love to see him playing at his fullest potential because his spark was amazing even through lag.
400 MS paying, and he's top of the last hit charts. It's gonna be a first pick line here for BI. So have you seen BI play with the Lion around?
Yeah, we have seen BI playing Lion. I'm pretty certain it's going to be Zetisbug handling the Lion. He's the designated Lion player. As the second pick will be the Slaughter. So they've got armor reduction. That'll be butter size hero. We will see Lion on the support role, La Slaughter in the off lane, and more often than not, we see him starting with the Iron Talon.
Alrighty then. So Lion brings a lot to the pool, coming in with the double disables here. First it's gonna be the Upspike, and it's gonna be the
Radiant
Nike's
team's
bomb.
turn to
You got
ban.
Red Man, and you got Scary Spooky Man here. When he calls you, something's gonna pop out, and hopefully that's not this game, because the Nike's bomb does a ton of damage coming in. People just realized that
10
150
seconds remaining.
magical, actually quite a bit if you just press it and it comes out.
5
It's a
seconds
free nuke,
remaining.
and here comes a big bad lifestealer here to eat away with you with the feast and rage.
Reserve time.
Lifestealer doesn't go that well against the Slaughter on a 1v1 team fight. Yeah, in a 1v1 situation. Just
Yeah.
because amplify damage and bash comes through with the rage.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to point out
Fire
that,
team
I feel
ban.
like BI shouldn't be too afraid of the Lifestealer. They should have seen it coming here.
Radiant team
And
ban.
I mean, they've already got the amp damage to help beat through the Lifestealer, even if he's got
Dire
magic
team's turn
immunity.
to ban.
So the next two bans are gonna be the Timber Saw ban from Assail here. So we don't have the Tree Cutter, whereas BI go forth very quickly for the Wex Feed ban and the KFC.
10 seconds remaining.
So Assail, they've got themselves a fourth ban on the board here. I'm
5
wondering
seconds
what they
remaining.
will get rid of. Beyond Infinity still needs a mid, and they need another support. Not to mention their carry for Blizzard.
Radiant team's
We
turn
do
to
know
pick.
that they like their Slark whenever they get the opportunity, and this does seem like a game where Slark might benefit, but then again, you've got the Axe. Axe is pretty great versus the Slark as well, so we shall have to wait and see what they
Yeah,
choose to go with. But Swifty's Death Prophet not going to be an option here,
10
as
seconds
Assail will
remaining.
choose to pan it out.
The axe is very good against the Slug. You go in with the
5
blink
seconds
to
remaining.
counter initiate on him, and since Berserker's Call goes through the Shadow Dance, it's an AoE
Reserve
spell. It
time.
comes in, you pull in the Slug to you. Once it's off, you can pop out with the Life Stealer or something like that. Or just get enough spins to get the cow down.
Yeah, well, Disruptor's still on. Disruptor is still here though. I mean, he's still in the pool, so we could see
Dire team's
a
turret.
Disruptor pick. But no, we'll go with the no chance Elder Titan for now. We've already seen him cause all sorts of chaos earlier on today.
Yeah, but the thing about this is that an ET would be better suited to fighting against a Tidehunter that doesn't really have
10
a
seconds remaining.
yeah. Tidehunter can't really do much about an ET disrupting his farm, whereas an
5
Axe,
seconds
you try and
remaining.
disrupt his farm, he's just gonna go ham on you with that counter helix. Can even get once he's level 3, he goes in with the Battle Hunger, it's
Reserve
gonna chase
time.
you down. You need the backup to follow up if you
Yeah,
want
you
to.
act,
Yeah.
that is true. So we'll have to wait and see if they're gonna go with some defensive supports though on the side of Assail. They could pick up the Dazzle for themselves. Dazzle is a pretty legit pick when it comes to dealing with armor reduction, which will be coming in from the Slaughter. Also, the additional armor that you get from the Weave is basically it's counted as plus armor, whatever you want to
Radiant
call it. It's
team's
not
turn
your
to
base
play.
armor. So Elder Titan's Natural Order Aura will not be the best tool to deal with that. As for Axe, I'm not sure whether the Berserker's Call gives you base armor or if it gives you bonus added armor.
It gives you bonus add armor.
10
Okay.
seconds
So, well, they
remaining.
do have the amp damage to deal with that in the first place, so it shouldn't be too bad.
5
Yeah,
seconds remaining.
but app damage here, Cell is also looking for another support. They could go for the Oracle, which can dispel app
Reserve
damage.
time.
That's one thing. Now we're on the side of Beyond Infinity, but you have to say, yeah, Disruptor. You say he was in the pool, and now Disruptor is being picked up here.
Yeah, I'm not surprised though that they have the disruptive pick. It's actually a pretty good way to fight versus the Slaughter as well. He blinks in with the crush. You send him right back before he can do any more sorts of
Dire
chaos. And
team's
yeah,
turn to play.
disruptive will work well versus the Tinker too. But at the same time, you've got to worry about that Astral Spirit along with the heat-seeking missiles doing damage from long range. Spirit number one will give you vision on your opponents, and number two, it'll reduce their base
10
magic
seconds
resistance, which
remaining.
makes you all the more susceptible to the damage from the heat seeking missiles. This is a tried
5
and tested
seconds
combo in the
remaining.
past, and I might be mistaken about this, but I believe you can BOT
Reserve
onto the
time.
Astral Spirit as well.
Yes, you can because it's a selectable unit, unless they fix that.
Right.
Don't know if they fix that.
No, I don't think so. But if that still stands true, it sort of serves the same purpose as the Beastmaster Hawk and Tinker TP in. So I'm curious to see what Beyond Infinity has up their sleeves and how they go through this early game because Assail still has the choice to pick up a hero to shut down the Tinker at mid. But that would mean that they'll have to pick a roaming support and send the axe into the off lane and then ditch him into the jungle, which will then give Beyond Infinity free farm on the safe lane. I want to go out on a okay, they're going to go with the roaming support. So yeah,
Radiant
we are
team's
going to
turn
see
to
the
play.
Earth Spirit coming out from a sail, and this should be that jungle slash off lane axe. So BI, they've spotted out the fact that it is going to be an off lane axe. An axe really can't do squat versus the Lion Elder Titan plus I guess any support, any carry that you throw into the mix.
10
However,
seconds remaining.
Beyond Infinity have been known to run that anti-mage in conjunction with the
5
Tinker.
seconds
I'm
remaining.
not too sure why they do it. It's a very greedy lineup. I should actually sit down and ask them one of these days what the logic is
Reserve
behind that,
time.
but for now, I do get that slight
10 seconds
inkling that we might
remaining.
see the anti-mage pick coming out as BI's last.
Hello, no chance. Why do you want to have no fun?
Dire team
Not too
ban.
sure. Not too sure why we want to have anti-fun. But yeah, now it's a sales ban. BI ban out the Queen of Pain, so the sale doesn't have more of that ganking potential by the co-op, who is pretty good against the Tinker.
10
Not
seconds remaining.
amazing, but still pretty good. Can get the kill at level 6 straight off the bat because Tinker's
5 seconds
laser
remaining.
basically just prevents auto attacks. Queen of Pain comes in
Player
with the pure and
disconnected.
magical damage. A sale should be looking
Reserve
to
time.
ban out a super hard carry. They can, I think, they can go super greed mode here because the axe will be able to walk through a hex on
No,
from
so
the lion.
as far as greed goes, I think Assail are the ones that are going to be looking for that middle laner that can scale into the late game phase. Because Beyond Infinity's lineup, as of now at least, it seems like they're just building for that explosive mid game where they'll start to fight over and over again, spamming heat-seeking missiles and jumping in with the slaughter and whatnot. But they do need so the way that a sale could actually win this is if they really hunker down for the late game, survive the early game with the axe early blink dagger, and use the life stealer infest bomb to find pickoffs in the mid game phase while your mid sort of farms and grows towards the late game. Beyond Infinity, though, they've got that Tinker, so that kind of stunts Assail's options at the middle lane. I'm wondering if they're going to go for the Templar Assassin here, or maybe just another puck pickup coming out for them.
Oh, they bet on the
Dire
Ursa.
Team's turn to pick.
I mean, the Ursa counters the Axe and the Life Stealer, so I completely understand the ban. But they're running low on reserve time as well, down to 15 seconds on the main, whereas 19 seconds on the reserve.
10
We think
seconds
it's going to be a
remaining.
TA or a puck. I think an Ember Spirit would be okay here, not
5
amazing,
seconds
but
remaining.
But
decent
you know,
enough.
we spoke about greed, and I feel like the Alchemist fits in. No, they'll go with the Vexus puck
Radiant
once
Team's turn to
again.
pick.
So
Oh,
we'll see
alright
how
then.
this plays out.
Alright, we're gonna wait for a pause. Yes, Vexus disconnected from the game, reconnected to the game, and disconnected to the game yet again, and it hasn't reconnected just yet.
But yeah, so again, just building on this
10
puck,
seconds
I feel like the
remaining.
Dream Coil. Well, there's a lot of synergy with picking up the puck in the first place. You've got the Life Sealer
5
Infest Bomb.
seconds remaining.
The puck is going to be another alternative to the Axe, and you've also got the Dream Coil for the control. But Blizzard will now pick up the Templar Assassin, and as we all know, that is a hero that just disintegrates the puck at the middle lane. There's no chance in hell that the puck can win. He will need a lot of rotations coming in from the Earth Spirit, but we know that no chance his Elder Titan will be standing there waiting for the Earth Spirit to come to smack him in the head
Wait,
with his briefcase.
it's gonna be an off-lane TA, not a TA.
No, it's gonna be a mid TA.
It's gonna be
Blizzard is playing the Templar Assassin.
Blizzard. Huh. Alright. Isn't
So
Swifty their mid
Blizzard,
player?
yeah, Swifty's the mid player, but Blizzard and Swifty do swap roles every now and then
I
and
see.
swap
Okay.
lanes as well.
I see. Alright then. So it's gonna be off-lane Tinker,
It's gonna be safe lane Tinker.
safe lane Tinker, off-lane Battlesai.
Yes. Alternatively,
10
they could
seconds
run Tinker
remaining.
in the mid and then run Templar in the safe lane. They'll be going up against the Axe, so
5 seconds
it
remaining.
could be a little worrisome because if Axe notices that he's up against the Templar Assassin, all he's got to do is skill up a couple of points in the Battle Hunger, and he'll be able to deal with the TA just fine.
Alright then. So we are in the game. Looks like Vexus is here. So let's introduce the teams. I'll do Assail because you are a BI fanboy. We got Crimson on the Earth Spirit, Vexus on the Puck, Def on the Axe, Ponlo on the Waifu Stealer, and Labi on the Disruptor.
Alright, on the other side of the river, you've got Beyond Infinity, the team from India, the Bhartiya boys, the Desi folks. Barusa is going to be handling that slaughter. You've got Swifty playing the Tinker. You've got Templar Assassin handled by Blizzard. Actually, I'm surprised that Blizzard is handling TA because Templar is a Swifty signature. Just letting you folks know. You've got Zetisbug handling the Lion once again, and Elder Titan played by No Chance.
Alrighty then.
30
So
seconds to battle.
what are we gonna see? We're gonna see not much contest of the rune. We got Batosai also standing up in the same spot where the Tie Hunter and Earthshaker were earlier.
Yeah, this
Good.
is really starting to become a thing, isn't it? Okay, this
Yeah.
time he's even going to drop a ward up there, so
Oh, well
we'll see
played.
Crimson coming out there as well. Crimson unfortunately can't see up the cliff. But peaceful start for both teams. They'll start with one bounty rune apiece. Both middle laners will be picking it up. Blizzard on that
This ain't
Templar
no
and Puck
snowball
on...
fight.
Well, Vexus on the Puck. But Vexus is not... He's not going to have an easy time here, I can guarantee you that. Unless the Earth Spirit can make something magical happen.
Yeah, he does have the Orb of Venom, but the 3 damage per second isn't enough to actually break Refraction. You need 10 or 5. Alright, it's 5. So can't destroy Templar Assassin with Orb of Venom anymore.
Yeah, I actually doubled back there for a moment when he said 10, and I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of damage to bring down the refraction. But anyway, Blizzard will start with the point in the refraction already. Vexus, this is literally the only time that he can do anything to the TA. That is up until TA gets the side lanes and one more point in the refraction. But No Chance knows this. He comes in and already starts banging on Vexus's head. As we did see him starting off the laning phase by blocking out the creep wave as well. This is what they do every time. They block the creep wave, they let No Chance up on the cliff, and then he goes ham on them. He's got the Echo Stomp, he'll channel it, he'll get 2. Wow, that's a lot of damage. And he'll just walk away casually.
Yep, as I told you, Echo Stomp is actually twice of the Stomp damage. Half magical, half physical, so it does a lot in the early game.
Indeed it does. So Vex is down to 1 tango. He's already consumed one of them. Surprising that he didn't opt to eat the Iron Branch instead of eating a regular tree. But he's going to need as much damage as he can get here to try and out CS, or rather keep pace in terms of CS with that Templar Assassin.
Yeah, and no chance going to actually stand there where the Hellbears are. But Axe is very smart. He goes into his own jungle and he's celebrating the fact that, oh, there's no Elder Titan here. Okay, my job is done.
He's actually got the salve called out to himself as well. So this is efficient farm coming out from the axe. But middle lane, look at this Vexus. He's already down to less than half HP, and unfortunate for him that he doesn't have a salve at his disposal.
Yeah, he went in for very greedy, going for the Now Talisman Verifier and the Tango. Usually you come in with a salve as well. We hear a crush. We heard a crush there. It's gonna be in the top road. Crimson got stunned out. And Zala picks up the bounty.
Right, so death. He's got himself about 370 gold in the bank now, so he's probably just gonna go for those tranquil boots before building that YOLO dagger. We do see the boots of speed already coming out for him, but this middle lane is really where most of the action is happening right now. You've got no chance. Looking at Crimson, starts the Echo Stomp, stuns him as well. Again, just pissing him off with that ridiculously high amount of damage. But looking at the slaughter, he's not finished up his Iron Tail just yet, so his farm rate is going to be slowed down till he gets it. And he also needs to make sure that the creep wave starts coming in towards his own tower, without which there's not too many ways that he can get EXP.
Yeah, and now the salve being popped on the puck. At least he's gonna be alive for a while longer till his bottle is out. Axe is still stacking his camp. Very efficient farm here. Tinker having the time of his life. He got Soul Ring basically done up once he gets use of the courier. Actually, you can just buy it from the side shop. Yeah, forgot about that.
We're gonna look at the jungle real quick here to see if there's any stacks prepped for this Tinker. Looks like there are none available right now. So once he gets that Soul Ring, I would expect at least one of these two supposed to leave the lane now and go towards the jungle. But Zerisbug and no chance, waiting behind the Tinker. They're expecting a gank to be coming out on him, but little do they know that there's no one there at the moment. Axe is still just sitting in the jungle. He has bailed on that bottom lane altogether.
I think that's a pretty smart move. Instead of contesting something that you can't win, go somewhere else and get farm.
They're beating on Dyer's top tower.
We're looking at Blizzard. He's still leading in terms of CS. Look at the domination here, man. We knew this was going to happen with Vexus. He's at 9 CS while Blizzard has 20 and 10 denies. I feel like this is a heavy outdraft coming out from Beyond Infinity. They've chosen to run the safe lane Tinker, and they've also got that Templar Assassin. The only reason they picked the TA is because, well, there's actually two reasons that I can think of that they picked the TA. One, to dominate the puck. That has been working out just fine for them. And two, to basically add to the armor reduction with the meld hit up on top of the amp damage. No chance. Sending up the creep wave bottom. He should be looking to threaten this tier 1 tower early on now.
Yep, you got the level 2 March of the machines in the bottom lane, so they are pushing. Our top is pushing as well, but Tosai over here, level 3, no boots, trying his best to do what he can. Won't be getting any of that.
He could be going down here. They have the glimpse. They'll send him back. He gets the crush, but it's only on the disruptor. There's a TP coming in now. That's going to be the Lion TPing in. Zed is bugged. Funlo's going to latch on to Butterside. Will not let him go. That's first blood in favor of Assail. They're looking for more as Zerisbug is fairly squishy in his own right. They need those creeps to die, but the massive creep wave allows them to die past this tower, and they'll get away with double murder. Lifestealer getting the second kill. Another TP comes in. It's the Echo Stomp man himself. No chance. Tower will not be denied. The Echo Stomp even cancelled there, so he's wasted the mana, and now he needs to run because Ponlo's laying closet in with his phase boots. He can definitely run him down, but more backup is coming in. You've got Death on the axe, walking up to the lane as well.
Yeah, he's level 6, he's ready to fight, he's the manliest man around, and they could be doing some big. You've got the Salva on Ponel, you've got the kinetic field down, but Tosai here, he's trying to get off the Echo Stomp on the other side, no chance. Yeah, he's still trying to get off. Oh, he doesn't have any mana. So Tosai here, having used the crush, it's up in 2, but the falls there, the Calling Blade comes down, and there goes your fishy McFish.
So Death finding himself a kill in addition to all the free farm that he's had in the jungle, but he could have his path cut off here, no chance. Recognizes that it's not a great idea for him to try and contest this axe. Might get Echo Stomped here before the rune spawns. No chance he's thinking of it.
He doesn't have the...
Even have Blizzard coming in here. Oh, it's a DD rune on axe. They need to steer clear of that man as of now.
Yeah, alright, you got the Wing of Aquila and Bottle Crowing for the Templar Assassin. Puck on the other hand. Level 6 with boots and bottle as well. I think he's doing a lot better than earlier.
Yeah, he's not doing too shabbily either now. He's up to 21 CS. I feel like Pucks do get dominated a lot harder up against TA. But I think the big thing here that
Oh,
DI
in
is
the mid
missing out
lane,
on.
you're gonna miss this because here
Alright,
we
he's got
go, the
himself that
engaging.
slow Vexus, drops down the Dream Call, but with the Echo Storm coming through for good measure, no, he's still alive! He fairy fires up, dodges the Echo Storm as well as the hit with one swiftly placed phase shift. As the Puck survives Vexus, man, this guy is a boss when you give him a good internet connection.
Yeah, and here comes Death, really bringing in the death. With the infused raindrops here, coming downwards, he will come face to face with this big ass stack here and the low HP Tinker. Is he going for Town? He can just go in for the... he goes in.
He's gonna drop on that
The
battle
border
hammer,
got
death.
something, there was a good damage, amazing damage, a hex something into the silence and the stun. And his bug will force this, he gets the call off. What about Tinker? Does he want to go YOLO? Zeph, do you want to go in? Yes. That salve of that saving his life. And the Ravage was huge. It actually stopped Crimson while he was halfway through the roll.
Barosai, he's about to lose. He might lose his life here if Lovey walks left, but he walks right instead. Meanwhile, Swifty is just about 30 gold away from those full boots of travels to be finished up. But if you look at the net worth charts, you've got the Life Stealer and the Axe taking the lead. And with that, the Axe is going to have his Blink Dagger real soon. That's a Life Stealer that's opted not to go for the Midas. So Assail is going to look to fight early. Lizard will be going down here. They do have the Dream Coil available on the Puck, while no chances in the vicinity as well with the Echo Stomp at the ready. Death. Now he's confident enough to move into the lane, so he's just gonna farm this bottom lane and the jungle nearby. And then buy his Blink Dagger from the side shop is what I would assume. But Tinker's got himself the BOTs, and that'll allow him to farm up till I assume he's gonna buy his bottle next.
Yeah, but the thing about this is, if Lovey gets off just 1 second of the stacks of, oh, there goes the Tinker right there and there. The Lion actually gonna come into
Here we go.
intercept.
Death.
Versus,
Walking
we
in,
see the
gets
Dream
the Battle
Coils,
Hunger
the
off,
silence.
missing the Dream Call, silence, Zerisbug about to lose his life, he's got the Static Storm placed down, but he's stopped, no chance coming in, the Echo Storm does not connect, again Vexus dodges it, but he'll die anyway, while Zerisbug will die to the Puck Illusion, no chance, not able to save his Tinker's life, which was claimed by the Axe. However, Axe did end up dying as well, Tinker cleaning that up with the March.
Come on, Crimson, go in for the stun silence. Crimson,
Okay.
you have the Stone Remnant. Crimson, you have 5 Stone Remnants.
What are they waiting for?
Crimson, okay, your boulder smash is up. Crimson, no, Crimson, no, this is not the play you were looking for. No, you could have did it. No, you missed. He had Dust of Appearance. Crimson had Dust of Appearance. Oh no, he gets the
no,
big
what was
rabbit,
that?
the silence into the stun into the room. He's the turnaround. Zenith comes to the side. Oh no, goes ham. The axe is here for good measure. Gets out. He's going on the chase. Going ham. Do you see the infest? It's gonna come out sometime soon, and that will be that. But Onlo actually popped on the other side of. Oh, he's going for the cow.
He might, you know, he's got the Blink Dagger, so he can call. He blinks to the right, and oh, he misses the call. Death,
he's
thinking of walking up to him, no, but no, he's not gonna get it. You've got a TP coming out from Swifty. Will he continue to chase? But he can't. He doesn't have a blink of his own. Assail, rolling with the punches now, taking a bit of a lead here, about 1500 XP and well, 1500 net worth and 2000 EXP heading in their favor. While Ponlo continues to do his thing inside the jungle.
That was almost bad. Luckily, the cavalry came and they just got it cleaned up.
And so looking at the last hit shots, it's still the Life Stealer with a good 73 last hits under his belt. We've got Tinker, whose farm rate is slowly but surely starting to accelerate as he's got himself with a maxed out March of Machines and even a bottle now to keep his mana sustenance rolling. This is, it's pretty much the same amount of efficiency that you see from a middle lane Tinker. I'm very surprised that we didn't see like a 4-minute BOT or whatever coming out from him. This is, well, maybe not a 4-minute BOT, but a 6-minute BOT could have been a viable option for him. When you go for the Soul Ring first, you normally want to get stacks in the jungle prep for you, but now Death moving forward to get the call up on Blizzard. They were expecting him to be there, and they will blow him up. The Static Storm Silence, Boulder Smash, Geomagnetic Grip, everything but the kitchen sink thrown, as Death will crush him with the Culling Blade. Templar on the sidelines for 30 seconds.
Alrighty then. Stop you there for a bit. We are on 300 viewers. Thanks everyone for coming to watch the stream. Really appreciate all of this. And yeah. That's it. There's good smoke down there. We have another smoke being seen here. It's being held by the ET as the push continues. Ponlo with the armlet now up will be a lot harder to kill. The armlet toggle between heat-seeking missiles. It's going to be good. We see the TP down. Ponlo gonna just defend the bottom tower, tier 2. Wow, the push of the mid. Oh, we see the core onto no chance, but the heat-seeking missiles here. Stun comes in. Earthsplitter. Oh, the quick drop. And the Umbreon gonna connect off. Crimson very deep in, no mana at all. Gonna get sucky till he's dry, and he is drier than a rock. But getting out with the well-placed kinetic field there. And somehow Crimson manages to just run off, even though he had no mana to do anything.
Yeah, that ended up being a 1-for-1 trade up. 12 minutes in, 10 and 3 in favor of Assail. Ponlo, he's up to 1700 gold now for himself at the bottom lane. But it was an axe traded up for an Elder Titan, a fate that I think favors Beyond Infinity a little bit. However, tier 1 tower still stands as well.
Yeah, definitely. So Nyx here looking to build the Echo Saber. He does have the Oblivion stuff ready and waiting here. And once he gets that up, he's going to be even more of a boss. Axe going for the Blade Mail, I assume. I assume that should be a Blade Mail, unless he wants to go for, I don't know, Vanguard Crimson Guard. I don't think that's the play here. But yeah, the Nyx Bomb is going to do quite a bit of work whenever they want to do it. They're waiting for the Tinker, I assume.
Yeah,
Jeff
but
is in the
I
corner.
don't think Tinker's gonna come down here. There should be a free tier 1 tower claimed by Assail, and at the same time Beyond Infinity, we do see them now going on the back foot as they're trying to defend and play turtle style Dota. Assail is just running straight at them at every opportunity that they get. And I've got to say, so far, they've managed to pull off the successful ganks while Beyond Infinity has been left clutching its straws. TA could get backstabbed here. There's a TP coming into the side. It's going to be the Earth Spirit. While Vexus comes in from behind, drops on the Dream Call. This is very aggressive from Blizzard, but he does have the Invis Rune. Is there a dust available? Crimson, he's still holding on to it. Now he drops the dust. Misses on the boulder smash, but I think they'll get this kill anyway with the Magnetized Glimpse. Pulling him further back, he has another Refraction. He's trying to fight his way through Lobby. Lobby drops on the Kinetic Field as well as the Static Storm, but will survive. STA will be brought down. Space not exactly created though, because the tier 1 tower will not go down either as Death. What is he doing? He tried to blink forward and call, but the March cancels his blink. He gets hexed up, Earth Spike down, and will be brought down as well by the Tinker's March. Red Z is bugged, trying to TP out. He's not going anywhere. That armlet damage way too much for him to contend with, while Crimson tries to rolling boulder in on the Tinker. Will now TP out with his life.
Oh, that Earth into the
Slaughter Crush. That's going to be a dead life sealer. As Beyond Infinity are still rolling with the punches. The one position on the side of Assail is down, and with 2 down on their side, they might consider chasing forward. We do see the Slaughter coming forward. He has that Blink Dagger, but he won't put it to use just yet.
Fine, the puck was behind him anyway. If they tried to come in, I think they would have met with an unfortunate end. Getting 2 of them dead. Got the puck with the Waning Reaper Legendary up. Dreamcoil wasn't up just yet, so that's something to be considered. But 50 here, once again pushing out the mid lane. This tower isn't in deny range just yet, but it will soon be. I think 50 could have waited a little bit more so we can deny a tower, but that's just me. I'm a 2k, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
So at top lane, they will get themselves this tier 1 tower. Beyond Infinity is pushing slowly with the March. Once the creep wave comes in, they will pretty much evaporate right now. No defense being mounted here by Assail. They're just looking for another Infest Bomb pick-off on the middle lane. Instead, they'll take a tier 1 of their own, and Zetisbug will stay very far away from it. He doesn't want any part of this fight. We're seeing the Axe come in here, no chance.
The Blink Dagger is on cooldown.
Alright, so tier 1 for tier 1 traded. The mid tower goes down to Radiant, the top tower goes down for the Dire. Well, we do see the jump in here. You've got the Axe going forward on the Zetisbug. They will lose the line. The Echo Storm connects onto lots of things coming out. They want to contest. Good crush from Butter side. With the heat-seeking missiles coming through as well, they blow up the puck and they bring down the Axe as well. Kinetic Field keeping the Templar Assassin at bay. She does have a Blink Dagger though, so they can chase further forward. Lovey taking a turn around. The rolling boulders there. Crimson trying to get the Magnetized off as well, but the Static Storm not good enough. TA jumps past the Static Storm, gets the kill, then gets glimpsed back, while Crimson will survive for now. He's thinking of doing work as well. Instead, they're going to focus down Ponlo. The Amp is there, the Crush as well. The Meldits are there, and Ponlo will die as a life stealer. He's armlet toggling for now. He's staying alive. The Meldit onto Crimson. The Finger will be committed, as Life Stealer's down. Earthspirit gets the kill on the Slaughter, but will pay for that with his life. Beyond Infinity finding a 5-hand wipe as they lose 2 cores, but it's well worth it.
Well played down there by both teams. Brilliant follow-up here, but it's a bit short, a bit late. but still managing to reach forward and get the two-man crush. But the chase was a bit long because you did have this dire ward sitting here, so Assail did have vision of what was going on. The Nikes just hiding in the trees. HY very happy with his performance here, but it's gonna get dewarded now, so goodbye ward. You have served your purpose. It was great, it was a valiant effort, but just not good enough. Blizzard here gonna clear up the ancient stack and has a DD rune in her bottle.
Right, so I'm assuming that's going to be a Desolator coming out for Blizzard's Templar Assassin. The more armor reduction you can bring to the table versus the Life Sealer, the better it gets for you. But speaking of Life Sealer, again,
Life
he
Sailor.
has Life Stealer. He's no sailor, man. No Popeye on the battlefield here. But he's going to go jumping into Vexus again, impregnating the puck. Looking for...
Impregnating the pack. Oh my god. Alright. Impregnating the puck.
Hold that thought, man. We're gonna see the jump forward. They'll jump out as well. But the crush, they were ready for this. Vex is getting chopped to bits. Well, fun though. He's trying to man fight his way through this. Do they have a refraction? Blizzard? No, he doesn't. He'll be brought down to the 1-for-1, but Tinker has arrived, and so has Zetisbug. They will punish the not so lovely couple of the Life Sealer and the puck.
So Batosai getting some fish fingers of his own. Gets in with the stuff of wizardry. He does
Middle
have
lane
the
though.
force of
Oh, look at this.
It's gonna be huge.
Good Earth Splitter coming through as well. Crimson will lose his life. No, he does kick off the boulder. He's a FIFA player. As Batosai will jump forward, misses on the crush as well. Just gets the amp damage up. Another rocket. With the vision on that amp, they might be able to get the kill. One more rocket to do the trick. One spirit will go forward, and that'll be the death of him. While on the side, you've got Swiftly going ham on Lobby. Lobby tries to get Swiftly back. He does get sent further behind while the Culling Blade brings down the Elder Titan. Swifty, he is visible here, and he will get kicked with a stone on his head and silenced up with the same stone as well. No Culling Blade needed there, as the spin will do the job.
So X now very tough. He does have the blade mail, does have the blink dagger, waiting on the next item. Almost has 1k gold, 850 to be precise, and he's going to be the manliest man of all in all of these team fights. He has to go in and he has to establish his dominance. If not, BI will take the lead with their own initiations coming in with the Slithering Crush and the ET Echo Stomp.
Right, well, Batosai, he's getting towards his 4-star as well, so mobility is the name of the game up against that Life Sealer who's trying to sink his claws into every single one that he can on the side of BI. Is that his bug? How far is he for his blink dagger? No money on this man right now. He has been relegated to ward duty. In fact, he will pick up a staff of wizardry. So instead of the blink, he'll be going for the 4-staff as well. They just want to kite around and dance circles around that Life Sealer this game.
And that's gonna be perfectly fine. Kiting around the Life Stealer is what you should be doing. He does have the Echo Saber, however. So if he's gonna hit you, he will lock onto you. It gives you 100% slow for that one momentum. That blink of an eye will be enough for this guy to eat you.
Speaking of blink of an eye, there's the jump. Look at the damage. Armor reduction at its finest, and that's without the Desolator picked up. That was 3 hits to disintegrate the Life Stealer. That's a level 2 amp damage though, no wonder.
Yeah, and you do have the 8 armor reduction here by the male, so that is a lot of minus armor coming in here. We got the 4-star on the ET, he's gonna do wonders. Oh, is this gonna be the setup here? No chance in the corner. Oh, 4-stars himself deep into enemy territory here. Very manly, will go for the Astro soon enough to get the stop later on if there's any defense. Here's the Scouting Spirit. Who is it going to find? Nobody right now. Everyone's backing off. They're gonna give up this tier 2, aren't they? They can't defend
it's just a straight up siege with the March of the Machines placed down and with no chance hanging in the vicinity. There's wow, he's actually 4-star further in. And this tower will be brought down very comfortably, but if they get a multiple heroes Echo Stomp off, could possibly even commit. They have pinged out death here. They know where he's headed because of that TA trap. And of
TA
course
trap.
the ward here.
Where's the TA trap? Oh, down there. Alright, nice. Just saw it. So yeah, that's pretty good. I got the Desolator on the Templar Assassin. So she's gonna hit like a truck right now, followed with the Slada. The two of them gonna be a 2-man army. Get the Side Blades in. Oh, that's gonna hurt so much as well. So Axia does have the Hood of Defiance. That's gonna provide him with some help. And here we go with the smoke. This could be a big gank that we're gonna see. Death will be the horse rider himself, bringing in the fray.
No chance. He could be the one caught off guard here, but they'll move around instead.
Yeah, they rotate all the way around. They'll find the Slada, however. Oh,
Alright,
yeah,
I
the
think
blink.
no, they're not gonna find anyone. They're just turning tail and running.
No, they're going deep. They're going deep. Here we go with the Slada, but Tosai, they get the call out with the sun and the follow up with the silence. silence. They get the green call on 2. I mean 1. So that's gonna be the light. The Earth Splitter there to zone. The Finger of Death not gonna do much because there was the Hood of the Fire Zone. There was a good force up, a try to escape, but the Glimpse not gonna save him just yet. And there we go, the cleanup fight. But here TA gonna go face to face with Crimson. Oh, the damage while you're rolling, you can still fall yet again. The Crimson gets blown up to bits with the minus armor.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to follow you around when you're doing play-by-play, man. This camera control thing is really, it's difficult. Shout out to all the guys that do it at the big tournaments. I don't know how they keep track of what the other dude is saying, but I now realize how much effort it must take to do it. But Swifty, he's got himself the blink tag on the Tinker. He's not going for that force stuff. We did see him do it once upon a time, building a force instead of a blink on the Tinker when he really needed it versus something like the Clockwork. But for now, he's even got another 3200
Oh, I have to
gold in
interrupt
the
you there
bank.
in the mid lane, Zeph, and
Yeah,
oh,
no
chance.
worries, man. I've got my camera panned on it.
Alright.
Not much happening there.
Oh, Echo Storm was cancelled.
So death is gonna be okay, but Slaughter's still giving chase. He's got the blink, finds him, crushes him, drops the amp, but tries to make a run for it. TA slows him down. They're gonna try and kite him as long as they can, but the cavalry is arriving in the form of this life sealer. He'll walk up onto them. No chance. He's getting hit by the open wounds as he tried to get the Echo Stomp. He's gonna force up further up onto the cliff. Now he's bought himself some time. Swifty dropping down the march. Templar Assassin finishes the job on the Disruptor. On Assail. They're going to work on Blaze on Zed's blood. He does get a hex up on Formula, gets the stun, there's the double crush as well. The Echo Storm comes through as well. Do they have the Earth Splitter? Looks like they don't, as Lion has dropped to the puck. Vex is just doing work. Swiftly will die. Losing the Tinker is not a good sign for on Infinity, and already we will see them try to make a run. Blizzard not going to be as fortunate either. 3 down. Assail finds themselves a whole bunch of kills and backs away. Getting a lot actually out of that. They got 2 cores and a support taken apart on the side of Beyond Infinity. As they move forward now, maybe to claim Roshan.
Yeah, they chased in too deep without much vision of the area, so that was all the Dire sides. Dominance, you fighting uphill within the Dire Zone jungle, and you come in from the low ends here, so Dire basically have all the vision they need to jump on you. And when you try and come in as the TA, you can get hit down with the Magnetize and the Silence. Oh, there goes your Refraction.
Right, so TA desperately needs a BKB this game. I think we've well established that fact. He's been hit with way too many spells and silences and stuns coming out from Assail. As for Swifty, he's in a bit of a bind himself now. He's going for the Bloodstone, so they are trying to knock her down for the mid and late game phase, hoping to get those charges after every successful team fight. And Assail, I've got to say, they're putting on a show here for us. The graphs still at the dead even mark, the dead zero mark, sorry. And, I mean, if they win this, we do get to see a game 3, but BI probably don't want to play that extra game before going to the finals. In fact, neither team wants to play the extra game, but Assail has no choice if they're going to make it. BI gonna force forward, blink forward as well, crush onto death. They get the heat-seeking missile off. Lobby was waiting in the wings, but this could be bad for him. He gets hexed up. They do manage to glimpse one back with the finger to finish the axe. The whole lobby in position with the Earth Spike, and they'll bring him down with the laser. That'll be the Bloodstone now finished up on the Tinker, as they're even looking to claim Roshan with that amp damage and armor reduction.
Very amazing pick off there, just what they need. But in the mid lane, we got the Punk just trying to push out, trying to be annoying, do what he can. Vexus with the Dagon, gonna bring a little bit more towards bursting down the supports once he comes in with that full-on combo of the Illusionary Orb and the Waning Rift. But whilst this happens, you got the Up Spirit coming in against the Outer Titan. The two of them will meet face to face. They'll rub bodies with each other. Up Spirit goes with a little
he does
kick.
jump forward, gets the veil off, but I don't think they're going to be able to find a commitment after that.
So you got the T holding up with Immortality right now, looking very nice. Does have a Yasha as well, so pretty fast. Has to go for the BKB soon after. If not, the silence will be the death of her. But things are looking up right now for BI. They seem to be having all the time and all the space they need. Besides this Puck who is trying to look for a kill, but nobody's there. We actually find no chance though.
He's thinking of it. He does have a life sealer infested into him as well, so they could definitely blow one up and run away. But BI is playing very defensively. They don't have a ward here. And there was a scan already used by them as well. That scan didn't quite scout out that Puck. It looks like they're grouping up for a smoke. Lion will pop the smoke. That might have been scouted out though. Vexus might reveal it as well, but they're sticking to the right side trees and they'll move away from the Puck. So no smokes dispelled. Vexus doesn't know this is happening. And Beyond Infinity, well, they are on the hunt looking for a pickoff. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they will find anyone. Assail is all waiting on the wings.
Yeah, but no chance right now. He places a ward down there. It is not in range of this sentry, so it will not get scouted out. They are waiting. The Tinkers coming in the mid lane, and the TA shows herself. Nyx pops out of Venice. Axis, and this siege of the middle lane, tier 2, will commence.
Well, Assail, they are thinking of contesting this. They do have the tools needed to jump in, but that March cover fire coming out from the Tinker, it's really hard for Assail to get in position at all to get those blinks off. That's the power of a Tinker, no matter what phase of the game you're in. You have the ability to cancel out the
Yeah, but
blinks.
oh, here comes the blink stun, a crush onto them. He's gonna melt
Wow,
down soon
he
after.
just
He goes
melts
down,
through
but the
the armor
nice bomb
reduction
is right
as
up.
Vex
He
is.
goes in 1v3. Vex in the corner. Will he get Echo Storm? Oh, he's gonna survive today. But what about this Honlo? He goes for the laser. Crimson, the next one to fall. Armor, one hit KO. Oh, there we go. So much damage coming in. You saw the numbers, they were big and red. And they're the death of a tail right now.
Alright, so Beyond Infinity, striking hard, striking fast, and striking swiftly, as they'll get themselves a tier 2 tower now. And they do still have that Aegis on Blizzard, so it's high ground time by the looks of it. They are moving up, and again, with that armor reduction from the Desolator, we're gonna see that tier 3 tower just melting in a matter of seconds. Buyback is available for the Life Stealer, but he's 30 seconds away, probably doesn't want to expend it. Instead, they feel like they're comfortable to give up this tier 3 tower. No fortification though. Vex is will be woken up by the March of the Machines. Barosai can't get in range for the crush. It should be the tier 3, possibly a range Rax as well. But yeah, they're gonna blink away for now, so they'll let the tier 3 live. Maybe just hit the reset button and come back for round 2.
Yeah, this time they will be ready. They have the Static Storm on the Disruptor. They're waiting for the jump in. But if Slala comes in first, it's gonna be really, really hard on them. Crimson puts on the nice Observer Ward downhill, but it gets pinged out by no chance. So no chance says no chance for your ward right now. They know that you have vision there, and they won't be pushing that same lane.
So let's have a look at those drops again. This time Beyond Infinity taken off in terms of net worth. 5,000 net worth and 5,000 EXP going their way. You've got Death walking around with the hood and the blade mill as pointed out earlier. So he's got some tools needed to deal with that march. They will eventually complete the pipe, I would assume, but right now, they really need to worry about the armor reduction coming out here. Oh, look at this. Again, Death just meeting a sad demise as the side lanes clean up on Luffy as well. They get a double kill for the TA while Crimson gets slowed down inside the base. The Dragon coming out from City. He's been able to wheel as well as the Dream Call. They'll disjoint the coil with the 4-star while Zed is about to meet his maker. Ponlo gets there first. It's a triple kill for Blizzard. He jumps forward and makes mincemeat out of the puck as well. 5-man wide in favor of Beyond Infinity. They'll claim the Raxes like a knife slicing through butter with that Desolator. And this might just be another lane. There's nothing that Assail can do. The heroes are down for a minimum of 20 seconds.
Yeah,
The Disruptor when he spawns can't do squat.
Yeah, no buybacks on any of them besides the Life Stealer. But what can the Nice Disruptor will do? He can get down the Static Storm, but that won't be enough to scare these guys. Right here, you see, everyone's rich. They're drowning in money right
Alright,
now.
man. They are doing it. The fanboy in me has awakened once again. Beyond Infinity, that step is all that they've got to take. The top Raxes is all they need to become your finalists. And it'll be the first time ever that an Indian team has made it to the grand finals of the TI6 SEA Open qualifiers. My body is ready if they can win this one, but Assail will not go down without a fight. Oh, maybe they will. Crimson just swatted like a fly while Robbie gets smacked in the face and blown up with a Dragon Blizzard. Remember, he doesn't have the Aegis anymore. He's making a run. He's starting around and Pablo hits with the melt and the armor reduction. He's dead as the GG gets called. They've done it. Beyond Infinity are going to the grand finals of the SEA Open qualifier number 2. Jesus, dude, my hands are shaking right now. I am hyped for this next matchup.
Well played.
Alright, here we go. Deep breaths before we jump into the finals, folks. Beyond Infinity. I'm not sure who they're playing. We'll check up on the results real quick. And when we come back, BI in the grand finals, man.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks have fallen.
A mysterious force.
Holy Scheiße!
For heresies
Dire's top tower is under attack. Show me more! Holy shit! Double kill! They're beating on Dire's top tower. It looks like Dire fortified their structures. Holy shit! Triple kill!
is how you lasted so long.
Dire's top barracks have fallen. Dire's top barracks are getting banged up. Holy shit! Own it! Own it! Holy shit! Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away! Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks have fallen.
Tis mine.
Not my speed again!
The Radiant now has mega creeps. Radiant victory!